Are there any solutions here for the people in this park?
Well, I always say there's hope.
And knowing the painful and negative connotation that Dixie has for some people, what message do you think it sends standing behind keeping that name in St. George?
Well, I just don't think the majority feel that way.
But then to come out supporting keeping Dixie, you know, even in the city, does that send a mixed message?
Yeah, there definitely are two different meanings of Dixie. There's the local meaning that Utah residents understand.
Were you a sexual harasser?
No.
There are a lot of people in the Democratic Party who say women should be believed. Are they wrong?
I believe that, well, it goes against due process to just automatically assume that somebody's telling the truth because of their sexual identification.
So was the executive committee dropping the ball too?
I think yes. Argue everyone on the executive committee could have individually made a statement.
The city's been criticized before for closing camps like this. Is this an effective way to help the homeless?
You know, every time we do this, we learn something new. We learn something different.
It still looks really, really messy there. What's the deal?
So today at Rio Grande Street, we conducted an encampment abatement.
Nicholas Rupp is the department spokesman.
And we hauled away over 15 dump trucks worth of abandoned items and debris.
Are you surprised to see it so quickly look like not much has been done?
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised that it is already back to having some items and debris there on Rio Grande Street.
Are you worried the same thing is going to happen in a week from now, a couple blocks south of us?
Yes.
Despite the challenges of the last 2 days,
In getting the J&J, because it is one and done, will that increase the speed at which Utah can reach herd immunity as we get more single shot doses?
With more J&J and people getting the vaccine and it's one and done, yes, we are reaching herd immunity quicker.
Waiting and back up.
You really pick what works for you.
But when people go on and it looks like there's nothing there, I mean, that causes a lot of frustration. Are you going to change anything?
It does. At this point, not in the immediate future.
Has the vaccine been effective in preventing severe illness in those cases?
The answer is yes. Specifically, we have a great example in a long-term care facility where we had a cluster of over 15 breakthrough cases.
Why do all these projects at once? Would it make more sense to stagger them? Would that be less painful for drivers?
We try not to have any consecutive interchanges under construction all at once.
is this a power grab on the part of the commissioner?
No.
Is this not a commission power to begin with?
Yeah, it is a commission power, absolutely. There is a difference between something that's legal and something that's right.
But why would they base it on something that wasn't proven?
Because they were looking at the success from the other states where the similar programs have been implemented.
So my question for you is, taxpayers will ultimately be on the hook if they have to expand. Do you think that's fair?
Well, I think I'm going to reject the premise.
Would this be extra added responsibility for teachers? There would be a professional learning component to this.
And what can you say about the timing of formally charging the 2 people and then today 4 more?
I think it speaks to the complexity of the matter that's before us. It also speaks to the due diligence of law enforcement.